Wine is one of the world's oldest and most beloved beverages, but behind every glass is an incredible journey that begins in sprawling vineyards and ends in cutting-edge factories. In this video, we dive into the unbelievable process of how millions of tons of grapes are transformed into high-quality wine. Prepare to witness the seamless mix of tradition and technology, from harvesting to bottling. So buckle up as we take you inside some of the most advanced wine production facilities, showing how grapes are processed by the ton and turned into bottles ready for shelves worldwide. Before winemaking even begins, it all starts with choosing the right grape varieties. Vineyards grow different grapes like Cabernet Sauvignon, Chardonnay, Merlot, and Pinot Noir, each with its own climate preference, flavor profile, and growing conditions. This selection is crucial, as it sets the tone for the type of wine produced. Preparing the vineyard is a meticulous process. Farmers manage the soil, prune vines, and monitor water and sunlight throughout the growing season. The attention to detail in the vineyard directly influences the final taste in the bottle. Once the grapes reach their peak ripeness, it's time for the harvest, and this is where scale and speed come into play. In high-production wine regions, massive grape harvesters are used to shake vines and collect tons of fruit within hours. Some regions also opt for handpicking when gentler handling is required. Timing is everything. Grapes must be harvested quickly and efficiently to preserve flavor and prevent spoilage. In peak season, a single facility may receive hundreds of truckloads of freshly harvested grapes per day. These are then rushed to nearby wineries or processing plants where the real transformation begins. As grapes arrive at the factory, they go through an initial sorting phase. High-speed conveyor belts and optical scanners help separate high-quality grapes from debris, leaves, or damaged fruit. This ensures only the best grapes enter the winemaking process. Next comes destemming, a mechanical process that removes the grape stems. The grapes are then gently crushed to release their juice. This is done using modern stainless steel crushers that avoid breaking the seeds, which can release bitter compounds. The crushed grape mixture, called must, is now ready for fermentation. This stage marks the beginning of the chemical transformation that will ultimately result in wine. Fermentation is where the magic happens. The must is pumped into massive stainless steel fermentation tanks, some holding thousands of gallons. Here, winemakers add cultured yeast to kickstart the process of converting sugars into alcohol. Temperature control is critical. Too much heat can spoil the batch, so cooling jackets and digital monitoring systems help maintain ideal conditions. Red wines are often fermented with the skins, while white wines are typically fermented without them to avoid bitterness. Over the next several days to weeks, carbon dioxide bubbles rise as sugars are consumed. When fermentation is complete, the liquid has officially become wine, but it's far from ready to drink. After fermentation, wine enters the aging phase, where flavors deepen and textures evolve. Some wines are stored in stainless steel tanks for a clean, crisp finish, while others are transferred to oak barrels for richer, more complex notes. Oak barrels, often imported from France or America, allow micro-oxygenation and impart subtle flavors like vanilla, spice, or toast. This stage can last from several months to even years, depending on the wine's style and market demand. Barrel rooms, or cellars, are kept at specific humidity and wine filtration and quality testing before bottling. The wine must be clarified and tested. Filtration systems remove unwanted particles like dead yeast, grape solids, and bacteria. This step ensures clarity, stability, and shelf life. Sophisticated laboratories test each batch for acidity, alcohol level, sugar content, and flavor profile. Any inconsistencies are corrected with blending or adjustments. This stage is crucial for meeting strict quality control standards, especially for exports. Professional tasters and chemists work together to ensure the wine meets the brand's reputation and flavor expectations. Every bottle must reflect quality and consistency. Once the wine is filtered and approved, it's pumped into high-speed bottling machines. These lines can fill, cork, label, and pack thousands of bottles per hour. Automation ensures precision with minimal human handling. Glass bottles are sterilized, filled under vacuum to prevent oxidation, sealed with corks or screw caps, and then labeled with exact batch details. Quality control teams monitor every step for leaks, fill levels, and label accuracy. After bottling, the wine is boxed and palletized for distribution. For major wine brands, this phase is highly optimized to meet global demand efficiently. Wine is one of the most globally traded beverages. Once packaged, pallets of wine are loaded into temperature-controlled containers and shipped across the world. The largest markets include the US, China, the UK, and Germany. Distribution networks link wineries with importers, wholesalers, and retailers. Supermarkets, wine shops, and restaurants all depend on this seamless chain. Barcode systems and blockchain tracking help trace each bottle back to its origin. The scale is staggering. Millions of bottles leave wine factories every month. From a vine in Argentina to a shelf in Tokyo, the journey of wine reflects a global love for this timeless drink. The transformation of grapes into wine is more than just a manufacturing process, it's a blend of nature, science, tradition, and innovation. Seeing millions of tons of grapes processed into high-quality wine highlights the scale and sophistication of modern winemaking. From vineyard to factory to your table, each glass of wine carries a story of soil, climate, human skill, and high-tech machinery. It's a delicate balance of art and industry, scaled up to meet global demand. So the next time you uncork a bottle, remember the unbelievable journey it took from sun-drenched grapes to a perfectly aged pour in your glass. Cheers to the process behind.
Please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell icon. Write your suggestions into comment box. Stay tuned for more amazing content.